Imagine your life, family, friends, your job, your neighborhood, your support system, the local shops that you visit, everything that is home to you. Now imagine losing all of that, suddenly. This is the experience of refugee claimants like Maria. Refugee claimants are people who come to Canada fleeing persecution and danger in their home countries. Maybe a war broke out, or their life was threatened because of their political opinion, or just who they are, maybe their race or religion. Some refugee claimants end up here, in Hamilton. They ask for refugee status once they arrive, and then they have to go through a lengthy and difficult refugee claim process. They're safe from the situation that forced them to leave their country. But what now? Canada has a reputation for being a welcoming country, but we're not actually very welcoming to refugee claimants. There is no government settlement system for them, and not enough beds in existing refugee-specific shelters. They often end up in homeless shelters without help with their refugee claim and other settlement needs. So they can easily end up missing out on resources to make their journey a bit easier. And if they do figure out the complicated patchwork of programs, it can be lonely starting over in a new country, often with a new language. There were 2.2 million empty bedrooms in the Greater Toronto Area in 2017. We don't have exact stats for Hamilton, but we know there are many spare bedrooms in homes here too. And there are churches across the city who are looking for ways to love their neighbors. What if we brought together refugee claimants needing a safe space and friends, and people with extra rooms in their homes? What could we learn from each other? Open Homes Hamilton is about using resources that we already have in the community to welcome refugee claimants into communities of belonging through groups of volunteers. Maybe Maggie has a spare bedroom in her house that she can offer. Maybe Thomas can help Maria get connected to a family doctor and get her signed up for school. Maybe Asha can help her with a resume and accompany her on walks around the city to get used to her new home. And maybe other friends from church can help out with furniture donations when Maria finds her own apartment. Every group of volunteers, or kinship circle, also has the support of an Open Homes team member, someone who knows how to navigate the more complicated parts of the process. After 3 or 4 months, Maria finds her own apartment to call home, with the support of her kinship circle. And bit by bit, as she gets accustomed to her new home, she unpacks all that she has brought to share with her new neighbors. Her food, her laugh, her language, her children, her unique gifts, skills, and perspectives. Open Homes supports newly arrived refugee claimants for 6 months, but that can be just the beginning. We want to create communities of belonging with refugee claimants. Because we're called as Christians to welcome the stranger, and because we're better together. We've seen this happen in beautiful ways. A volunteer breaks her arm, and a guest-turned-friend brings over fruit and flowers. The Muslim community experiences discrimination, and a volunteer-turned-friend accompanies a Muslim guest to the vigil. A volunteer goes for tea and learns something from her new friend about going slow and prioritizing people. Or a French-speaking guest helps a host kid with their French homework. This community has room for you. If you'd like to learn more about volunteering, donating, or even becoming a guest in an Open Homes host home, we'd love to hear from you. Welcome to the community.